my bed. Like, I got
Why?
everything, like, stacked up next to me, next to my bed. I'm about to throw all of it in the trash. And I'm throwing my bed in the trash.
You got a new one?
No, I'm getting a smaller one. Like a twin XL, I guess.
A twin?
XL.
What do you got?
Queen.
Why don't you just get a full then?
Again, my room is not that big. I don't know how many times I gotta keep saying that shit. And this
Man,
queen
if you had
damn,
enough for a
this
queen,
queen
you got
damn.
more than enough for a full then.
I'm trying to have walking space.
What you need walking space for? I'm playing. Golly.
You're a dick.
I'm playing. Oh,
No, you're a dick. I don't know.
No, I'm not. I might have one, but that don't mean I am one.
I know you fucking lying.
I know I'm telling the truth. You talking about?
But yeah, I'm about to get another one.
I never even seen a twin XL.
Yeah, it's a such thing.
Nah, for real. I mean, I slept in a twin before, but not a twin XL.
Alright, you know how a twin mattress is?
Mm-hmm.
I say, think about two of them, but like half that second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah! She broke her arm.
Wait, you serious you never seen one?
Ah, she checked the shit. Oh, she broke her leg.
Antonio?
Huh?
You sure you never seen one?
Yeah, twin XL? No. I slept in a twin before. My half brother had one when he was younger. Or whatever. I slept in that, but not in a XL. He had a regular twin, and he was tall, so his feet would hang off the bed.
See, I'm not that tall, damn it. I'm something. Ain't gonna say what it is, but I'm something.
Meanwhile, my feet would be like right at the end of the bed, but
Like,
they
I
wouldn't
don't know
hang
if I
off.
should get it from Amazon. Alright, you know some other like furniture places that deliver?
Got me.
I got you. Cause like I need to know.
Phelps, Mikowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. You ever heard of Wayfair?
Yeah, vaguely.
The expensive.
I do not
I
remember.
swear the more red carpet we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
Pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner.
Dad told me to tell you big lots.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Ty, you
I don't
gonna
know
just
about
mess
what
me
that-
that yourself?
I don't believe a word of it.
I know you fucking lying.
I don't know what you're talking about, though.
Parker?
Ty, you talking about mattresses and like bed, like
She said
headboard?
full.
I don't want full.
She said she don't want a full.
Why the fuck he not
She
talking?
said she ain't got enough. She ain't got enough room. That's why she want the.
Unless he muted me because it was loud as hell.
Huh?
Ty, talk. Use your mouth. Use your lips.
He might be on the phone or something.
Stop caking. Use your lips.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but like,
he said, what the F is the twin
They're
XL?
calling her the Dahlia. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that.
yo, look it up. Damn.
You hear
fuck.
whether they're making any progress? Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up.
All you gotta do is
Green are
look it up.
sweating this manly
I basically
I heard
said
it'll
the
be in
same
front of
thing,
a grand
dog. I
jury
didn't
by
know what it
next
was. She had to explain it to me.
Poor thing.
It's
Terrible
two
enough to be murdered
twins,
like that without having your death.
but it just one
all
and
over
half
the
that
front
second
pages.
one. technically, because that's what the fuck it looks like in all reality. But it's not a full because it's
Meanwhile,
smaller than a full.
Is basically 2 twins.
Together.
And a little bit more.
But yeah, it's not.
So
it's like
basically, you're saying this bed is just wide enough for you not to sink it.
Yeah, and it's the right size because I ain't that tall.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive.
Yeah, she can roll over in the bed and I have no. I don't know. I mean, you might can
Remember,
roll from side
we need
to
him
side
healthy
in the
enough
same
to answer
spot.
questions.
I'm fine with
I
that.
don't know if you do a full,
'Cause
complete rollover.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Detective
I
Phelps
low-key want to get a
requesting
smaller
immediate
TV.
backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser
smaller TV.
Fraser from 6
Well, what do you
West
got?
2nd Street.
I got a 55.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
It like that shit. All right, check this out. Check this out. The way my room's set up. All right, square room. My door,
Enough
and then right
games,
when you
Phelps.
open
Take
my
this
door,
guy
it's a
out.
bin right behind it on the side of the door, or whatever. And then I already got a lot of freaking clothes as it is, which is quite annoying.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Hands behind your head.
Yeah, but
Why did you run
that's why I want to throw like a lot of my
I saw
clothes
a
away.
big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under
Then I'm
arrest.
throwing this mini
For
fridge
what?
in the trash.
What are
Even
you
though I only
talking
use the
about?
mini
That's
fridge
right.
as I'm just
I'm
use the
talking about
freezer
the car being
to keep my
stolen.
waters
You're
cold.
out of your mind. I
And
bought
fruit
the car,
cold.
and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
That's about it.
Oh, so that's how it works. They don't know how long their healing factor is going to kick in.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the
So
people at
basically,
Coombs
one day it
Automotive.
stops working and they do die. That's crazy. This is a good movie though so far. I like it.
But that ass, Todd, get your kicking ass off the phone. God damn.
Are you kicking Ty?
You
Is
know,
Tyson
damn.
kicking?
For him to
Tune in
be,
next
for
time.
him to mute himself.
Did he mute himself? I don't know if he did or not.
That
Yeah, I
nigga
guess he did. Maybe he got too much going on in his background.
Nah, that nigga kicking, bro. I don't. All the times this nigga still had himself unmuted when everything was going on in his background, he kicking.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company,
Yeah, that's right.
and the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky-backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
Yeah, that was her.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records.
another
Check
one.
with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're
Oh,
going
so
downtown.
okay, so
You
it's
gotta be
a couple
kidding
of them
me.
that had died
I'm
before.
getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for Grand Theft Auto.
Right, detective.
Do you know who my
I always
father
wanted the
is?
canopy bed. I don't know why.
We need
I
to get
always
to
did.
Coombs Auto and check out
weird.
Harrison's story.
Dang. So they fought. They was fighting the mongrels and everything. Back. Oh well, yo, she is centuries old.
Is it bad that I always wanted that, Antonio?
You know what?
Wait, it's bad that you always wanted what?
I think he's
Canopy
telling the
bed.
truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Out. fuck?
The paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Oh, well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course.
They're immortal,
In which case,
so
we'll give him a firm
they keep
gentleman's
dealing.
handshake and be on our way.
But
See? I knew you weren't finished.
the first time they got sentenced to, oh snap! They thought they were going to be burnt alive. So they separated them. Oh wow! Thinking they were too powerful together. They put her in an iron coffin. Wow! And then they buried her at sea. And they left holes in the
Is
coffin.
you explaining everything that's going on in the movie?
Now I'm guessing. And I'm just guessing right. That's jacked up.
Let's say the fuck.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's a joke, too, son.
That's got to be intense to drown and then to
Phelps,
just
you mind
come
if I
back
shoot this guy? He's getting on my
mere
nerves.
seconds and keep drowning.
Drown, come back. Damn coronavirus.
Wait, what?
I'm done. Captain Stephen.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Man, I hate it. Man, I got shot in the face, but I somehow died from the coronavirus.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
How did he track her?
Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta select my character.
What are you playing?
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit,
No.
at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed, in a hurry to go somewhere but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
I do not remember having
Sure.
hops like this.
They do all the
man.
government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Combs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Combs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his
They
head.
done pissed her off now.
Let me
She
shoot
about to
this
kill
guy.
all them niggas.
Please? You have a pleasant day, Mr. Combs.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Phelps, badge 1247.
She killing all them niggas.
How can
She
I
don't
help,
care.
Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of
Don't
grand
worry
theft
about
auto.
putting them through some training.
I'll relay the information.
Her form is good.
Are there any messages for me?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA.
They just
They're
watched
waiting on
after
you to
these
conduct the interview.
Thanks, ma'am.
He gone.
I cannot find a.
Dang, she wasted all them niggas. That's crazy.
Oh my god, it's the Nazi. It's fucking Clayton Bigsby over here.
Hey, App. You gotta watch The Old Guard, dog. The Old Guard. It's a comic book movie. It's on Netflix.
What's it about?
A bunch of former soldiers who are now basically find out that they have a rapid healing factor. One of them is
You know the way.
centuries old.
You can
She's
drive.
been around since like the 1800s and then some.
Here's a chick.
Shit, I was about HBO Max. Nothing but watching DC.
Do you think you have to be an
And
asshole to
apparently
sell cars?
does
Or that selling cars turns you into
somebody that wants
You've
to
got it in for everyone
use
today,
them
haven't
for
you?
something
I've
else.
always got it.
There's
in
only a
car
few
sales.
of them.
Doesn't
And
matter
every
what
time
they
a new one
And why do they
is
always
born,
think
the
they're
first
comedians
time
when
they
they're about as
die,
funny as a heart attack?
every one
Maybe
or
the more
other,
annoying they are, the
immortals
quicker you
dream
sign
of
on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
So they all know who each other are. But for whatever reason, one day their healing factor stops.
What, like one day out of the year?
No, like one day, like when they die.
Oh, so basically that's how nature kind of like.
Balances them out. Yeah.
So
They don't know how much shielding factor they have no idea.
Empty.
As far as how many
Should have
times
known that
they
Archer
can
broad
regen,
would
so
have
they
given us a
don't
false
like dying.
address.
But the thing is that when your brand spanking new,
We should go to the
you got a lot
station.
left.
See what this Belasco guy has to say.
This one chick, like she's old as dirt. Oh, whatever. I mean, haven't aged at all, but she's old as dirt. Yeah. Or whatever. She's already seen two of her friends, both immortals, die. One just died all of a sudden in a gunfight. He didn't heal. And then the other one, she drowned to death over and over and over until she didn't have it in her no more.
See, you know what? Is this a show?
No, it's a movie. It was based off a comic book.
I'm out.
Why?
Fuck that
Detective,
shit.
Belasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another
Oh.
stolen car. We can get
Thanks.
Yeah, it's a movie. It's only like 2 hours. But it's good though. It's good. I like it. So far, I'm about halfway through it now. Man, she went off on all them niggas.
Cole, we've got things to do.
They did it for immersion.
Shut up, bitch.
So stop crying. He crying over Ghost of Tsushima right now.
Why are you laughing?
Because here's the first thing you say, shut up, bitch.
Because I'm over here trying to look up something. He's talking about Cole. Like, damn, bro. The fuck?
Stop crying. You gotta do it on Warframe when you doing specials all the daggone time.
Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, what?
Yeah, I know, that's my girlfriend, that one.
Antonio, what the fuck are you talking about?
Huh?
Oh. I didn't even know that hell ass
Crummy
niggas.
bastard.
Here.
I'm over
Tom,
trying to
open
find
your
Kelly.
lips.
James Belasco?
Whoa. Wait a minute.
It's my car, and I got the
Wait a
picture right
minute.
here. Take a look for
Nigga, I
yourself.
was eating cake and I had to say
First of
something over that
all,
one.
Antonio, I said that shit before these niggas came in this party. Shut up. Shut the hell up.
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't
What?
yours. This pink slip
Trash
is a
or what?
forgery.
Yo, bro.
And I said it clear. I said
wasn't
open your
paying
lips
attention.
and stop caking. Hello.
This nigga's literally faking.
I know you.
I'm done. So 2 of the mortals are gay.
Where were you taking the car?
Mm-hmm.
Blow it off,
No, two of the
Greenhorn. You'll get
immortals are
nothing
gay.
from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me
we're
something, I'm
gonna
going to ask
send
the
you a
DA
video
for the
of that
maximum.
was sent
You're
to
looking
me
at
on
10
Tigger.
years,
On,
Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
Tigger.
I want a deal.
Keep talking, and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New
The
Mexico.
dude's name on
The paperwork they provide
TikTok
is normally
was Tigger
approved.
something.
Yeah, but I got a question for you.
Does the name Gene Archer
They
mean
funny,
anything
though.
to you?
Doubt,
Nope.
doubt, doubt.
Never heard of her.
You ever heard of Twin XL?
You want my partner here to convince you that you do know her?
Yeah.
I'm giving you the straight dope.
I'm
I
alright,
don't
I'm
know
head out.
Gene Archer.
No, I didn't hear
Get
what you
my
said.
shotgun.
Ooh.
What'd you say, Doug?
How about that freaky?
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state line?
Oh, you watching it now?
I don't know. Just deliver them.
She ain't the one that's
Give me
gay, though.
something, Belasco,
Just 2 guys.
or I'll take you back to the cells
Gay.
and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay, okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the
done.
cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Immortal or not.
Just watch her fight, dog, before you start judging.
An address, Belasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up. Now.
A place on Industrial Street.
She'll shoot you
I don't
too.
know
That's
the
the
number.
thing.
You're gonna help
She
me
got
out, right?
she got scrapping on both ends.
Let's see what we can do. All right, James. We're going to check if this information is worth anything.
You sound like a whole show administrator.
If it is, then we'll know you.
You know me not out in the open.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
Okay, a company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
Hey, we know you was in here, Blake.
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro.
Antonio, look it up.
The guy I spoke to was Lightfall.
Look up what?
Gordon Lightfall.
These hands.
You trying to...
I wrote it down.
Nigga, do you realize I'm eating and watching
Thanks,
a
Ray.
movie and you trying to get me to do something else?
We'll get down there as soon as we can.
That sound like a you issue now, don't it?
It sound like a you issue because you trying to get me to do something I ain't about to do right now.
You ain't got no fucking choice but to do it, so you better do it. Motherfucker. Fucking frog. I know you lying. I know you. Don't ever play that song, cause bad enough my niece keeps singing that shit and it's irritating me. Yo, nigga, what? You know what? We get fucking ass. Someone get fucked in ass.
That's no good.
No, I didn't.
I know you fucking lying.
Hey, dope. I made a TikTok video.
I don't
Your
give a
GTA
fuck about
suspect, Gene
TikTok,
Archer,
nigga.
spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run.
Try the
Go.
Marquee Printing place?
She won't hang around.
No harm in following the paper trail.
My lovely lady. Check it out.
So wait, what?
Lawless Wallow confirmed LOL.
Wait, what? Black, what the f is you talking about?
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against
I seen that earlier.
Just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving it a
real.
It's pretty damn hot.
I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my
I bet he
luck
wasn't running
to
around
get
either,
the
was
only
he?
hair sure cop in the LAPD.
I don't know. Text makes me laugh LOL.
You know what?
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
Shiny hair that little
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it,
Okay, I see
Buster.
you, dope. Now send that to Ty if you didn't. Because he the one need to see it.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
I know you fucking lying.
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Trying my patience here, Jean. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse, full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Some career advice, Jean. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
Wow. And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
Ouch. I didn't mean to do this.
What'd you crash into? I'm looking at the screen as if she said that.
I hit my nail got hit. Oh, hit the fucking analog by accident.
I'm done. You hit a car though.
I know. That's why I said I didn't mean to do that. Cause I moved my hand and fucked around and I. Yeah.
Call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here. I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
See, a twin is 39 times 75. XL 39 times 80.
Cole Phelps, LAPD.
454
all of you are coming
times
downtown with
75.
me.
Queen 60 times 80.
Look sharp, it's the cops.
Throw out the guns. Weapons on the ground, now!
You're pretty brave for a dead man. As soon as he pokes his head out, we step on him. I've got you, Phelps! Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot! Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place. There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
Oh, so the third one died young.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about Marquee Printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall. The guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes
people. Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am
I? Gordon Lightfall owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
She stayed having dreams.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightfall plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right, and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
Wait, should I get a full?
Wait, now you measuring and seeing that you got more room than you
I'm
thought?
looking at Big Lots.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually got like option where shop out sizes, so it shows like the
how much bigger a full is?
Yeah.
You got a measuring stick? No. Tape or whatever?
No, I had one, but I don't know what happened.
I would say before you make your decision, mark it out if you can. You got a ruler?
No.
What a
I
mess.
think I got a measuring tape.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like
know
Bigelow
it's a
spend
queen
so much
because
time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything
I can
wrong.
only get like
that they actually start
when I
to
be getting
believe their own
sheets and blankets
bullshit.
and shit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow,
Only a queen
Lightfall,
fits.
all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed? It's always one of the two that brings them
like
down.
how much room you got. How much space do you have? Well, I guess you could figure that out that way. Find out what's the measurements for a queen.
Nigga, I'm not going through all that shit.
Careful!
You're under arrest.
I'm sorry. Just what the hell are you talking about?
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper. You
need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
Wait, huh?
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years.
About the combat now, huh?
Wait, huh?
This is the American century.
Where is he going?
America
I don't know
can
if
rule
he's
the
here.
world after we win this war.
You need to stay alive, Cole.
Here.
These men are counting on us.
Is what?
If you're with the veterans,
Tell
you're
Ty
saving
to
each other.
unmute me before I choke him.
No.
I Dope said unmute her.
Golden Gate and 48.
His ain't there, it's just Dope.
That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
It's like Batman.
Batman. Man, when you
Well,
say Batman,
say...
I'm thinking about sliding across the floor. That's not cool.
No, you don't slide though. I'm talking about like how easy it is to parry and go on about your business. Like you cannot get hit.
Wait, but I thought you said you kept messing up in the duels. You kept getting beat up.
That because I was doing it too early. If I was just waiting.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was dope.
The duel is
Somebody
easy.
tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What? This way?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
You think the Vice boys get any on the side?
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys. It's a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. There's a break to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in it.
I want to look at Wayfair. Or Amazon.
Oh, unbelievable.
Stop just ahead.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
The red carpet. So get out of my lane.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
She's a long way from home. Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
So that's how
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Oh.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
KTPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No!
Feeling better since this morning,
Need to be
Jessica?
manhandled by a doctor. I A need little. my lawyer.
My head still feels swimming.
Where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay. If you have more questions, could you ask them now? All I want to do is sleep.
I'm sorry, Detective, but I have patients to attend to.
We have patients to deal with.
Any ideas?
You think she's okay to have visitors? Ask the doc.
Doesn't look like anything.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Be much longer? It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Annie don't need help. She has freaking speed.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Dang, so I was right. She is over 1,000 years old.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. sure I caught the film.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind.
Goddamn maniac!
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity and call 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3. All other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Also needs assistance, 540 West 9th Street and Uncle Sam's Army Supply, 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2, identify.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Would you? Oh no! Oh hell no! No, you fucking lying.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems irrelevant.
Damn, Aunt.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
That was funny outside.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
I'm getting trophies, and it's just not showing.
But they are.
Yeah, I'm getting
part
them.
Of the patch.
Yeah.
That they ain't dropped yet.
It's good though, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, that damn nose breath.
No, I'm that.
You want some more?
No. Ty. I know you
This
fucking
nigga
lying.
here. I swear a boogie came out his nose and he did that one. That nigga had snot.
Circumstantial.
Nigga talking about you want some more?
That's crazy.
What do you have to do to earn $2,000?
Damn. The fuck did you drink? Soda, nigga?
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Presented to Mark. Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Alright, wait, what am I looking for?
Man, who wrote the story to this game?
I want to know.
Alright, so if I gotta, okay, so far, if I had to rate it so far, I'm gonna go into categories. I starting with graphics.
Probably nothing.
Player model, face. Well, no, I'm gonna say all main characters, faces. Like a 9.
I'm trying to find all the sheets.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Environments. I get the environments a smooth 8.
Oh wow! So they punish each other when they go wrong. That's jacked up.
Oh, that's jacked up.
I don't think so.
Damn head itch.
Damn, man, I'm gonna have to re-download L.A Noire.
Why?
Because it's too big to fit when the
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
I I'm at 311K for this month.
She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
Wait, what?
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include...
You already got big ass hoes. You good?
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Did I put you onto one of the most biggest bean thoughts?
He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finals. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know
and
June
she
Ballard?
banned for 72. She banned for 72 hours. She came in my live and was like, "You got VIP points." No. Whereabouts?
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if we were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them.
Oh, snap.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
My nigga. What the fuck?
That's all time.
That's all breath. Shit hot as hell.
No, that's probably true. Most definitely ain't cold. As much as you want to be Sub-Zero, it ain't cold. His breath ain't cold.
You know, I know you fucking lying.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife.
I'm debating, Antonio, should I go ahead and go for the 300K tier? I mean, yeah, the 400K
From the
tier.
stories they've given us, clearly none of them can.
I'm at 311K.
You talking about a Bigo?
Yeah. No, that's 2,800. If I go for the 400, that's $3,680. I want to go for it.
I'm just gonna say don't get greedy.
Wait, why did you say that?
Do you believe it's something that you can repeat consistently? 'Cause if it's not, then there's no use in trying to attain it. That's all, because it's hard to, I guess you could say once you get a taste of something, it's hard for some people to let go.
I mean, the second month I hit 220, which is 2,000. And the month after, I hit 170. I didn't mind that.
Yeah. And that's cool. But this is more than that.
Huh?
I
I mean,
said, but this
either
is
way it
more than that.
goes, I know, like, I already know for a fact that I'm not gonna, like, hit higher them joints. Most of any of them, for real, for real.
So, question: if you risk going for it, what's the penalty for not reaching?
It ain't one. It's just my choice if I want to go for it.
Well, by all means, reach for the sky, boo boo.
Cause Bigo set tier. Yeah, Bigo set tier is 40K, and I can get that with no issue. Even if I choose to recharge a whole nother account and send it to myself, I can get that.
Okay.
But
that's cool. I did not know that. They keep all of the PlayStation Plus add-on stuff. Like, it's all here, like, to download, even if it's a dirt old game. As long as it had a PlayStation Plus, like, add-on that was free, it's yours. Like, you can grab it.
Yeah.
I didn't know they kept them all. I had no idea.
Yeah.
It's a static theme I could have got. I'll grab it just to have it.
I ain't mean to do that.
Ain't nothing but 12 megabytes anyway.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Probably don't ever use it, but I'll at least look at it, see what it
Phelps,
looks like.
1247.
Well, I won't say every, because all the Warframe ones are most definitely
I need a location on a Silver Screen prop store.
This can is half now.
Can?
Silver Screen
The
prop
popcorn?
corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Big giving
Still
away.
get a video of it.
Thanks for your help.
What's up, Marcus? You going to bed? It's the weekend. You going to bed? Nigga, it's the
I'm
weekend.
best friend.
It's
I
the
miss
weekend.
you.
Don't say hi. She said she miss you. Alright, go to bed. Nothing.
I'm glad you question him like that, like.
Nah,
Can you never fall asleep early?
I'm used to him staying up on.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment?
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
That's so Fortnite had one. I'm gonna grab it at least.
I don't know what else. I might be better on that.
I'm not worried about this entire season, to be honest. Unless they drop like a character or something out of nowhere that I might like, or they have like another like basically fun
I wouldn't feel
event,
safe
I
in a
guess.
tank with you driving.
I'm not too worried about this season. Outside of maybe whenever the driving actually drops. I want to check that out and see how that works. But after that, I'm just not much that they could do that to make me go.
What I find
back to
funny,
it right now.
I can't turn music off on L.A Noire.
You can't?
But I've been streaming
They don't
since
flag you
yesterday.
for it?
It haven't been sending me a copyright claim.
They didn't flag you for it? L.A Noire maybe they picked all the right games. I mean all the right music. I said games.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Thing about the music.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
If it was me, I'd have the entire game album done under a whole new label. Matter of fact, I'd create the label. And I wouldn't do any NDA, whatever. So whatever the heck it is. Or whatever. Basically everything under my joint, we wouldn't do that too for any game that carry any of our tracks.
Keep him here,
Only in
Stefan.
other places.
I'm gonna
that
take a
did-
look around.
or whatever.
What's this got to do with
Within
me?
the game,
Don't try my
I would-
patience,
wouldn't-
knucklehead.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that? Humor
It's
it.
part about what makes, you know, a particular game.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well.
We shouldn't have to
Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Because it's basically free publicity on your game part. But then you're making it harder for them by having that game. It's bad business ethics altogether. Anyway, you really look at it, don't make sense. Don't really matter how you try to spin it. I can see if somebody was making music, was making videos strictly featuring your music and no sound effects or nothing else whatsoever.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
And there's legit content over your music, whether it's playing in the background. As long as there's some other sound effect, that wouldn't bother me there. Companies are worried about freaking reverse engineering. That trash.
Can't be that way, Phelps.
If they're
Couldn't
going to
fit
do
a
it,
rat
they're
through
gonna
there.
do it. Like, you're not going to stop them from doing that. The software is out there. They pay for it. It exists. That's simple. Just because somebody has software and a set of skills that allow them to do something that you don't want them to do doesn't mean you get to make everybody else suffer for it. If that was the case, nobody would sell anything digitally. And when you think about it, it's pretty much not a PC game out there that hasn't really been pirated at some point, especially now the big name titles. They've all had it. They all deal with it. They all know it exists. You know, you got two choices.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's
Your game's
screen
so
test?
good, they want to buy it anyway and support, so if they can see another one be done. So you sit there and rage against it like an idiot. Crazy how many people actually get into the game and play.
Jungle Drums,
Money and
8th and
nothing else.
Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
You didn't get nothing new pop up in the PlayStation Store, nothing to.
No.
Yeah. Games, no new pre-orders. Rocket is up here for $40. Okay, so it's not a full price game. Ah, my game is here. It is up here for pre-order. Or is it out?
So this is where you sprang from.
No, it's not.
What?
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight out.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
So
Cohen.
you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying wholesale.
Yo, I swear, I know it's popcorn you eat, but it
The bigger
sounds like
boys in this town
different.
aren't used to the juice without a little the middleman.
I'm sitting there like, that shit must be
Lenny
good to the
promised
bug, right? Shit, what
And
you-
Lenny
I was actually recording it. Whole time.
What can I say about that? Oh yeah, he's a putz.
You
And
should
he's
be in that
lazy,
video
and
soon.
he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother.
Okay.
How can you make a cake with those ingredients?
There you
huh?
go.
I thought it was next week. Guess I was wrong.
So how is that my problem, Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to
Hey, I actually got light. I can't
to get the
believe it.
dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes. And
Well, ever since my LED strip light's been messed up,
yeah, Surrettes. Right.
I've been in the dark.
Put into a big vat, watered down.
My new one's coming tomorrow.
What you do to your nails?
Huh?
It doesn't
Is
work.
that pink and purple or red and purple?
You're likely
Pink
to
and
kill
purple.
even more people.
They go in the dark.
We want to buy you out, kid.
What part? The
Offer you
pink?
50 grand.
Both.
Huh, could have fooled me. The pink part looked
Hey.
like it would glow in the dark.
Hey, you don't like my offer?
Except when it comes to the
The Sheldon kid?
when it's like under like a blue light or whatever, it looked like a bright neon glow in the dark pink, but it's not.
That's wild. They said it came out on a. Oh my god! I could have picked this up the day before. Oh my goodness. Oh well.
What?
It came out on the 9th.
What did?
So like the day I went and paid for the what's the name is the day I could have actually picked it up.
What was you talking about?
Remember, Ty said he would basically reimburse me.
You ever do any work for Mark
Or
Bishop?
whatever after getting Revenant.
Mainly do work for the studios.
It's like the day
RKO,
Revenant dropped was the
Republic,
same day the
Warner
game that I
Brothers.
was trying to
So yeah.
that I actually put
When
that
Bishop
money
was doing
aside
work for a
for.
studio.
Even though I still would have had
When did you
change
last
for-
see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture.
For it.
Still pre-production though.
Okay.
And I didn't even
I
realize
haven't
it.
seen him around here in a while.
I thought it was the week
I
after.
know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Because that was the last game I was gonna get before possibly
A 15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested at a casting house. I found the chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and
I figured
directors
it
use
would
this
be
place.
but
I'm not responsible for what
There's
goes
the
on
last
here.
game that I will probably just get for this entire console cycle.
McAfee's men are looking for
Unless
Bishop.
something else come
We
out of
need to find him
nowhere.
first.
Yeah.
Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
Of high interest.
If you really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props.
You still
I
playing the game,
hardly
right?
ever meet the talent unless it's
Yeah,
something
you-
tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
I was asking, was you still playing the game?
Yeah.
You and Ballard are
I thought you was
blackmailing
watching, or
Bishop.
that's
It's on. I was just wondering if it was
You got
about
nothing
to,
on me.
disappear and go off.
My hands are clean on this.
Because last time when you stopped, I didn't even notice. Or I looked down and it was
Nah,
gone.
I actually didn't do that. It was it blue
Enough.
screen.
I've been in your peep room, Hopgood. I've seen your smut
And
pictures
my
in
niece
the
was
camera
on.
setup.
Mhm.
You made a movie of Jessica. I found the canister.
That's the oldest one,
The
right?
deal is I get to sell the movies to burlesque houses and private collectors.
But she like,
These
what, 9,
movie
10
guys
years
love seeing their cocks on screen. But part of the arrangement is I never film
About
their
to be
faces.
10 or 30. Well,
June
almost
had me
30.
film Bishop,
So she
and then
is
she
gonna
kept the
be on
movie for insurance.
Yeah.
He went apeshit when he realized his face was front and center.
Who has the film now?
Who else? McAfee.
Still saying homeboy. I didn't know that.
Ballard had what she wanted.
Yeah, that
Where's
was
the
killing
money
me.
coming
I'm like, what?
What money?
Enough of the lies.
I told you, I get my cut selling dirty movies.
I got enough. No, I don't. I should finish down with it.
Your ex was getting 20 large from Bishop.
If I wanted to skim 20 from Bishop, we'd do it through the movie budget. June said she'd sell him the film once the movie had wrapped, but Guy wanted cash. He's in a cash-only business. You think I had a choice in this?
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug.
You okay?
Have you been upsetting these two
Colonels?
officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an
can't
angry
do it 'cause I
husband
got
does,
industry.
from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the casting detective.
God
You
damn.
do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
All right, I'll be right back.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski.
Oh, shit! Get us out of here!
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
They really don't want anybody getting the Bishop before they do.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch.
I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Watch it!
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8th and Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing...
We're trying to help you, Bishop!
Code 3.
This is all a big mistake!
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything!
Bishop, that's enough!
Get the hell out of here, you goddamn... That girl made it all up!
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
It's too late! Blackmailing me!
Hands in the air, Bishop! Move another inch and you're dead.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place. Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me!
Last chance to back the hell down! McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
It's this way.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Let me see if
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
Oh my God.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Shit. Really hurts.
Oh my God, they're everywhere!
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
find some cover!
Kennedy! Come on, it's this way. For the love of God, how many are there? I don't want to die here. This is all about
Christopher, come here. I'm talking about when he finished.
How long do you think you can hold out?
What's up, Debbie?
There's an army of them. We're done. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
I can figure it. That's your fingernail.
I should have known that bitch was trouble.
Get him over here. I'll cover you. Come on. The cavalry's here.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly!
Find some cover! Stay in cover!
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Let's go! Stay with me!
Stay down!
That's your bullet, you son of a bitch! Follow me! Come on!
Get in cover!
All right, let's go. Now!
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead. Stay in cover. Bishop, that's enough.
I got you now. Keep them off me, for Christ's sake.
This one's got your name on it.
Come on! Throw some lead at those bastards!
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for snatch, rape, and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sister.
Jordan.
Yeah. That is justice with a capital G.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said that. That's why I said that.
Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Hey.
Hey, Angel. What's up, baby girl?
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink
How
for
are
the
you?
two LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Is that Angel?
Go right ahead. Get in. I'm buying.
She in the
I don't know
train.
if she can hear.
Well, her big head ass. She can't come to the party, but she come to the street, though. Say no.
Now that.
Love you, Angel.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing, I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that?
I am not on, but we need to talk.
This is Phelps, Leroy.
What's wrong?
Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa.
ILL text
that?
you.
Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives.
Why is just be fucking, you fucking dick? No, you lying.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LA?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
You gonna text me, love? Or you going to text back? Now or later.
Who getting beat up? I'm looking.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose at the homicide squad.
Shut up, man. Shut up, man.
We will all miss Floyd and the Steely.
Oh, you saw a dude getting his ass, she was getting her ass
The
beat.
department
Her
has
head.
arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms
Bro.
to quench the mighty thirst. A man gets from 25 years of police work.
What you thought I was talking about?
Floyd's departure leaves the place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a
Don't worry
chair.
about how fast you type.
You're in the
Everybody
major
know you
leagues
will
now,
run
Sonny.
on the keyboard.
Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Do you have the address?
Been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad doing it. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's going to happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Crime scene is just up a dirt road, Detective.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
They're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with. The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body. Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
I ain't mean to do. Oh no, you fucking lying.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter? What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries.
Interesting. What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, Black Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst on a case like this.
Just a scratch.
Oh.
Lord.
What'd you almost hit?
9.
I'm looking. Oh, dang.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Where's that goddamn waitress? A waitress?
Even Panda said he think I should go for the 400K.
Like I said, I wasn't saying not to. I thought there was a penalty for it, but once you said no, go ahead.
You're gonna see your married man again?
Say, honey, what time do you get off
pay for
work
that?
tables?
Wait, who?
House officer.
That's the spirit.
2 peanuts for
Any
walking
other?
on the street.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you. Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. But old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
So,
let's get out of here.
hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
A waitress.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please.
You join now.
Thank you.
I'm dead as just you trying to run towards it.
You find the booze help.
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it.
I stopped looking and looked down.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
Any Central Unit, Car 16 Allen reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
Ooh.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second. Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary arrangements.
You said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
This isn't what we're looking for.
No shit, Sherlock Holmes. This is what we wouldn't be looking for.
Junk.
I know you fucking lying.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Not $30 suit. And he said $30 suit, brother.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
No good to me.
The fuck is that? You know what, never mind.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead. You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
That she's...
We're going to have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
No, baby,
I
listen.
didn't even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Eso se son. What? What I said?
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Size 11s. So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, big mouth? Huh?
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Damn.
You're awful hot under the...
Okay. Let's just leave it at that.
You're not being rational.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport...
Text me when you're not busy.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah.
Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
No.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Interrogating Jingle Henry. Sorry.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't...
Stop it, LOL.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation
I like how
now.
when I've been asked your ass a question,
I imagine
you
that
say shit.
Neanderthal routine
But when
was a
I
big
start
hit
doing
with
that
the
weird
ladies,
shit,
Galloway.
stop it, LOL.
Women love me, Phelps.
Okay, man.
I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're going to get.
Oh.
What you ask?
I say it what you were doing, buddy. I know you heard me. The hers, huh? Nigga.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Playing cities skylines.
What the fuck is it? Never mind.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in.
Take a look around and see what you can find.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body. Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon.
It's like
Better get
SimWorld,
down
just
here.
cheaper, LOL.
Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses?
Oh.
Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there! You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
Get in and drive. Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road. I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit him, Cole. Spit him out. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Sorry, that was weird.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Fellas, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
I know you lying.
Cat about to mess him up.
You seen that? Said they gave him a drink and not me. Bitch. Alright, y'all. This was actually my last one, because I really don't feel like playing no more. I just want to say to certain people watching this stream named Black, you lick butt. And I wish you would sit here actually hit me up and stop being the MIA freak that you is. And have a beautiful night.